What it is, y'all? It's your boy DoItJack, and I'm back in the mix. I'm back in action, and this is What's Your Hustle. Well, hustling is a way of life, and by hustle, I'm talking how you survive life every day. Now, as you can see, your boy has a new setup. You know what I'm saying? That's where I've been doing for the past week or so. I've been moving into my new place. Getting right into it, man. This right here is a story about my homie that I grew up with who actually ended up committing suicide. A lot of y'all out there, man, who's struggling with this shit, bruh, and it is vital that you just have, you know what I'm saying, an outlet of somebody that you can talk to. I had a homie I grew up with. I've known him since I was probably like, I don't know, 11, 12 years old, right? He was a guy that, you know what I mean, he really liked to show things that he had, you know what I'm saying? He was a cool guy. He lived with his mom and his stepdad. Now, next door to him, I'm gonna try to not ramble so that this makes sense. Next door to him was a gang of people, you know what I'm saying, who used to always be outside smoking and drinking, just having fun, just be hanging out all the time, right? So he used to hang out over there. So this guy, my homie, ended up getting a tax refund check, and he was broadcasting to everybody, hey, yo, look, I just got like this many $1,000s or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He had a car, he had like 24-inch rims on it and all that, and he sold his rims, sold his car, got like $5,000 or $6,000. So he was sitting there holding like, yo, man, I just got all this money, I don't know what to do. He went and bought him a gun and all this other shit. So turns out that the people who he was hanging with next door to him, he was always over there. One day he left the house, I don't know where he went, but I guess the door was open. Somebody went in his house, knew exactly where his money was, took all of his money. You feel me? He took all of his money. And he found out about it, and he was asking questions, asking around like, yo, man, somebody took my money. I was working a job, so I was in and out, you feel me, in and out. And I remember I happened to come home, and he stopped me, he flagged me down. And he was like, hey, man, look what I got, just got a new gun or whatever, you know? So I was like, damn, why you getting a new gun? He's like, man, shit, somebody stole my money. I'm finna go find who it is. I'm like, oh, shit, here we go, right? So the people next door, he went over there and questioned them, and nobody act like they knew what was going on, you know what I'm saying? But he knew that it had to be one of them, because I think he had one of them come to his room or something, and he might have even showed them the money. So he knew that if somebody was from one of them, because they went right to the spot where it was. He was really mad about the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know if it was his thing where he was kind of like living through his money or whatever it is like that, but he was one of those dudes where he wanted to have nice things so he could show other people, right? Anyways, apparently it was a rumor that was a little young dude, you know, at the time was like 18, he was like 21 at the time, who took his money. So he's like, yo, I'm finna go holler at and the dude was hanging out with him all the fucking time, would be over this crib all the time, right? So apparently him, my guy who committed suicide, went to go see the dude who supposedly had took his money, him and another guy, and apparently they got into a fight. The dude who took the money actually won the fight or some shit. So I remember this is another day I was coming back home. Everybody's just telling me what's going on because I'm not in the neighborhood because I'm always at work. Like, yeah, man, you know, your boy, man, he over there tripping or some shit. Because I remember I came in the neighborhood and I seen him on the phone and he was real adamant. I don't know what he was, just like this on the phone, you know what I'm saying? And I was in the house. It was me, my niece, and my nephew. And my dad had left. This was like about 4 or 5 years ago. My dad had left from the house, and he called me like, "Hey, man, your boy Dom done shot himself or some shit." So I ran up the street, and he's in the middle of his driveway, just like blood gushing out of his head. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because like I was like. You know how you see some shit and just like, it doesn't really hit you right then and there. But then, you know what I'm saying, like it takes about 2 to 3 minutes for shit to really resonate what the fuck is going on. That's kind of the experience that I had. I'm just like, bro, what the fuck is going on? And when I saw him, he was laying there. He just had blood all in his driveway. And he still had the gun in his hand, the same gun that he showed me and talking about he was gonna go get somebody with. He ended up using it on himself. When I saw him, he was still trying, it's like he was still trying to survive. and like he was breathing so hard. I swear to God, I've never seen nobody's chest like rise so high and just fall. It was just, I mean, it was just kind of weird. And I was just like, what the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? And we got goddamn neighbors. His mom is outside and she's out here screaming. Like, just trying to put yourself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? You got people, ladies right here screaming. You got people gathering around. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole bunch of hysteria. And it's kind of like in a moment, it's like everything is going on around you, but you just focus on that one thing. It's like you're in the presence of what's going on around you, but you're just so focused on what you see that you still don't see everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So they called the police and everything, you know what I'm saying? The ambulance came, they came and put bro in a body bag, bro. This shit was just crazy, man. I'm talking about I grew up with this dude. We were talking and he seemed cool. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that it was readily apparent that he was going through something. All right, I'm back. Camera died. But what I was saying was, sometimes people are suffering in silence, man, and they might be so hurt, you feel me, that they might be able to be good actors. They might be able to be in front of you pretending like shit is good, but behind closed doors, they really going through something, man. You know what I'm saying? But just listen. You know I'm your motherfucking brother, bro. Like, if I don't give a fuck if I don't know you, if I've never seen you before, man. Don't be on no suicidal shit like that, bro. Don't, you feel me? Like, you gotta be so strong mentally where that shit just can't even enter into your orbit. You got what I'm saying? So if you ever have a problem, man, I don't give a fuck. DM your boy, you feel me? If you wanna talk personally, like on base to base, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you my number, bro. We'll just chop it up. I don't care that I don't know you. Remember, genuinely here to really help out the hood, bro. In any way that I know how. If any knowledge that I have, you know what I'm saying? I really wanna help you out, bro. So I mean, talk to somebody. If you can't reach your boy DoItJack, talk to somebody, let them know what's going on, man, and really think about that decision, because you just don't affect one person when you kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got moms, you got sisters, you might have a wife, you might have a son, you might have children. Think about other people. Don't just, I mean, committing suicide is, in my opinion, a selfish decision. But again, you don't know what people are going through. Sometimes it's just so bad where they just can't fathom the fact that they got to be alive and face the dumb shit that's going on with them, you know what I'm saying? So always reach out, man. Reach out, because suicide is something that's very serious, bro. And this is some shit that personally I could literally attest to. Like, yo, I've seen, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen this dude in the driveway leaking from his brain. Whole fucking driveway is just blood everywhere, and the blood stains actually remained there for at least 2 years. It was so much blood. 2 years, 2 to 3 years, the blood stains was still there. You know what I'm saying? So reach out to your boy, man. If you need to reach out to me about anything, man, hit me up on Instagram at What's Your Hustle One. All right, What's Your Hustle One. I'm your boy DoItJack. I'm your brother, man. You feel me? You know, if I'm coming on this camera, I'm coming with something constructive that can help out all the homies all over the world. You know what I'm saying? To get them in the right mind state, and to just, you know what I'm saying, to be the real thorough person that you know that you could be. All right? Now, always just try to stay focused, man. Get something to live for, man. Get you a purpose, man. Get you a mission. Get you a goal. You got what I'm saying? And everything will be a little bit better. Get you a hustle, man. Wise words from your boy DoItJack. All right? Get at it.